and welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, then a big huge welcome to you. Today's video is a last minute video because there's something I found on Twitter that I thought I would respond to. And this Twitter post is about a new campaign by the National Autistic Society asking the Mayor of London to make London autistic-friendly. And I thought it was really interesting because I've never heard of something like this before. Apparently, and I could be wrong, Greater Manchester has made their city autistic friendly, but I don't know if I'm right or if I'm wrong, but I thought, again, it was just really interesting. So in response to that, I thought I would just have a little sit down and talk about my whole experiences going to London as an autistic woman who doesn't live in London but travels mostly in London because I live very close to London. That was a bit of a mouthful. But hey ho, never mind. And I was going to mention some things in the petition, but I thought to myself this time, nah, I'm not going to really do it this time because I will leave a link to the petition anyway in the description box down below, and there's going to be a lot of information from the petition. I've already signed it, but if you want to have a look at it for yourself and sign the petition, I'll leave a link in the description box down below. Please bear in mind, the National Autistic Society haven't asked me to record a video in regards to the petition or just give a shout out to the whole petition myself. This video is an individual response. I've been travelling in London for a long period of time, and the first time I travelled was when I went to see The Lion King, I think, and that was when I was about 6 coming up to 7, and I don't really remember travelling on the train for the first time, but all I can remember at that very moment was how much I really enjoyed The Lion King, so that didn't cross my mind one bit. However, as time went on, I discovered that London for me is kind of like a little bit of a busier place. As I grew into a teenager up until now, I found out that my views on London have changed a lot, and oddly enough, I was talking to Jack about this week, and I said to him, even though I love London, I find right now it's kind of like too busy and I get emotionally exhausted. But don't get me wrong, I really love London because London is home to one of my favourite places, the West End, and I go to see many different shows in there. I love going to all the famous shops, and I really love to do the tourist attractions like Hampton Court Palace and the London Eye, but I also like the food there. It does show you how much friendly it's becoming with everyone of different diversities, backgrounds and needs. But that's not really the case for every single individual. When I go to London now, I sometimes feel overwhelmed, but I feel overwhelmed in a variety of different ways. So first of all, tiredness. I really get tired a lot. And London is quite a busy place, so every time, whether it's with my friend or with Jack, I get really emotionally tired. And one of the reasons why I get emotionally tired is because that I'm mostly on my feet all day, and even though the tourist attractions really open my eyes and I concentrate on them, that doesn't really stop my body feeling really exhausted. And sometimes it's very hard to find places where you can sit down and just relax. Also, the underground. The underground is something that it can be so and so. And underground, I have a love and hate relationship with the underground, and it just depends on the different day, but lately at the moment the underground's getting a little bit of a nightmare for me. And every time I actually go onto the underground now, every time I see like a whole group of people just coming in and squashing right between the people, I just think, oh my goodness. And it's not really that pleasant. And the smells don't really bother me much, but it's the bright lights and sometimes the noise. Sometimes I try to block it out, and I know that I can mask my own feelings on the outside. Even though I mask my emotions, that doesn't really mean that I can actually feel them deep down inside of me. And I really don't know if I'm ever going to feel these emotions again, but who knows? But to be honest, at the time of this recording, I'm going to London again tomorrow with my friend to visit the Florence Nightingale Museum. We were going to go the day after, but because of hailstorms, we've decided to go tomorrow instead. And then my final bit about London is the crowds. But it's not just the underground that I mentioned before, but it's crowds everywhere you go. Even in historical places, crowds are really difficult, and sometimes you come into a stage really where you feel like you want to have a look at something. You're fixated on an object or an item or a castle or a building, whatever that interests you, and you don't look where you're going, and all of a sudden you either almost bash or bash into a person. And this is really frustrating because it's like, I'm not really trying to be mean because I don't want to be the mean person, but it's just like you're in that moment and then all of a sudden it's just gone, really gone, and it just takes me a while to get back into it again. But when I get back into it, I'm just completely fine. But it depends on a different person. With me, I can get back into it within 2 to 3 minutes, but for some people, it's straight away or later on. To be honest, really, I would really like to see some improvements. I never imagined that something would happen like that, but now with the Autism-Friendly London petition that's going around Twitter, I've finally managed to realise that there are cities that can be autistic friendly, but it takes a lot of effort and determination to make everything possible. And I really do hope that London will become more autistic friendly. And who knows, maybe I'll have an easier journey going to London or coming back out again, even though I don't live in London. I'm going to be drawing this video to a close because I have to get ready, and since the last minute change is happening, I've got to get everything ready. And then also I'm gonna actually try and quickly edit this and then upload this as much as I possibly can. So before I go, I want to leave you guys with a question. What is your favourite place to go to in London? And if you want to make a difference to any other city or building to make it autism friendly, tell me what your targets and aims are in the comment section down below. And then also, again, if you want to sign the petition, I will leave the link in the description box down below too. And until then, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day wherever you are in the world. And I will film more videos since I got a bit more time, but because I'm probably doing a little bit of job hunting and then I've got some other news that I want to share, it's going to be a little bit of a, I don't know if it's a tricky thing, but I will try and upload as much as I possibly can. I cannot say how for certain, but I will do in some point of time. So until then, guys, have a wonderful, wonderful weekend wherever you are. And as always, always remember to keep on dreaming and never stop believing. I'll see you very soon. Bye!